Okay, so today we're going to do the pads and the rotors in this Ford Superduty, the front ones. Pretty much off by jacking it up, putting some stands underneath here, and taking the wheel off. My shadow's going to be in this. So there's two bolts in here. One's here, one's down at the bottom. They should both be 16. So I have a 1/2 inch right here. So just knock those loose. The other one's down here at the bottom. Came off easier than I thought it would. Okay. So we're going to turn these rotors today too, and these and get these turned. Get one of the little magnetic trays here. So, get a pry bar, pry that back. Got a big screwdriver. If I remember correctly, last time I checked these, I had a hard time getting it off too. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Alright, take that. Just gonna set it up top up there. And then you take your guide pins out. You just go up there. Take your pads out. So I had about, say maybe 20% or so, 30% left. Fronts at least. Backs had a little bit less, 15 or so percent left. Alright, so let's get these bolts on the back. The caliper bracket. That rotor's come right off. So the back of the caliper bracket is going to be a little bigger than 16. It's going to be, looking at a 21 millimeter. Should be for that. A little bit more difficult. Let me get some WD-40 on there. These have probably never been taken off at all. So let's see how much trouble they give us here. Give you guys a little bit here. Alright, so we try to break this loose and we'll come back. Okay, so what I ended up doing was getting a cheater bar, / breaker bar, I'm going to call it, and I spray it down with PD Blaster. So those are broken loose. Pop these out. I'm hoping, it looks like that this rotor's going to come out without taking the whole hub somewhere. My first time doing this. Actually, my second time. It's not on this truck. Okay. Right here. Come on. Be a pain in my ass. There we go. Perfect. Alright, there we go. And pull it off around the whole studs and everything. That's what you're left with. back. Okay, I'm back, sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go to the other side and get that done, and go on the next step and get these turned. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy, it's about 100 degrees out here today right now. So let's get the other side done, then we'll go to turning them. Okay, so now that we got both these off, we're gonna get them over to the store and get them turned. Okay, let's hit the rotors in the truck.
Survey, Toblerone. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
We're on our way over to the store. Alright, so we're on our way to the store. The rotors turned. There's traffic from the train. As always here. So I'll pull it back. Alright, moving right along here now. Park, probably the rotors turn. Get it done. Get it done. Okay, way home. Got the rotors cut. Get out of here. Put them on. Whole bunch of cars. step we'll start with doing. Now that we got our rotors all nice and smooth and turned, we're gonna start by pushing the pistons in here and the calipers, which these boots seem pretty cracked. So hopefully they'll be okay. That's what you always want to do too, so there's cracks like you can see them. You want to inspect these boots when you do it. So there are a couple ways you can do it. You could break the bleeder valve, take a big pair of huge pair of channel locks. These are, I don't remember how many inches these are, and kind of do this motion and squeeze it, but you gotta break the bleeder valve. But if you do that method, you're gonna have to bleed it, because as soon as you release, it's gonna suck air in. It will work like an eyedropper where you squeeze it to push the fluid out, so these push back in, and as you release, it's gonna suck air in. So you can do that method if you want. I'm just gonna use the C-clamp method, where you keep the system closed and screw down these C-clamps. Take your old pad, take a couple of C-clamps. That's the dual piston, you need a couple of C-clamps. Hopefully this works, because it's a pretty big one too. It'll stay in place at the same time. So let's get this snugged up. Get this snug. It's going to keep moving. I'm not sure if this method is going to work on these. I think it might. Maybe not. Stay in place, that helped too. Alright. Let's just try something else. I got a flat plate down here. I can go some kind of angle, but it'll work. Alrighty, this should work. Oh, give me a second, get this figured out and come back. Okay, so I figured out the work was put the O on the back. These are rounded, so that's what the C-clamp kept slipping off. So I put one held on the back here, and then we'll squeeze these together, and it should come in together. We'll find out here soon enough. Get them up at the top. They don't be big enough. I don't think so. See if I have another 5-inch C-clamp. So I figured a lot better way to do this when I get over here to the passenger side. You can just freaking turn these things like this. Too much opposites. That we don't have to go back and forth. Turn my opposites. Don't need them to turn anymore. And then you let both all the way out. You loosen them up. And good to go. So that's the tip of the day. Go opposites. One on this side, one on this side, and then turn opposites. Can't do opposites. Here we go. Alright. So those should hopefully be all the way in now. Pull this back a little bit. Try to get this little rotor on here. It's quite heavy. Okay. So then, oh, crap. I want to take a look at one of your old pads. Make a note of how these little clamps are on here. You got new ones in the bag here. And I went with Wagner thick one sides. Number, that's number there, M1069. So let's get into these. I'll pocket knife with me for the first time ever. Alrighty. So let's get our clips here. Figure out how these go on here. There's different clamps for different ones. Maybe. Okay, see how this goes. So you want to slide it on like that. Set it out to the top. This faces forward. right one, different ones. And the right one for the right side. So that one goes like that, and they both face towards the back. Okay. One ready. Okay. Then hold on, they're tangled up. There's two ready. So I'm going to test fit these. Make sure that caliper is back all the way. The caliper piston is back all the way. Then if they do fit, I'm going to take them back off. Put a little brake grease in the back of them. It's looking like this caliper might not be back all the way. Actually, first thing I'm going to do, put that caliper back on actually. So let's put that caliper bracket back on here. See both holes there and here. What we're gonna do, put a little anti-seize in there. Just a little bit, you don't need much. And just a little bit. Oh crap, it's dripping everywhere. It's hot out here, so it's really runny. Put some on the bottom one. And I'm going to put a little dab on the threads. I don't need much, just a little bit on the threads there. And bring this back up. Start threading that little SOB through. Get the next one. A little more anti-seize on that one. Get that one started. We'll grab your 21mm again. Start to tighten those down. Do that real quick, save some time. Alrighty, so I have off camera putting the caliper bracket back on. I test fit these and they're gonna fit on there. There's a caliper, the caliper piston is back far enough. So we're gonna use some of this brake grease, put some on the back of these. Liberally smeared on. Okay, so that's in place. So now we're gonna go back over here. Get a closer view here. So set that one out of the way. Okay, so these tabs are gonna go down in here and up in here. Just gonna put the front of it in, try to seat the front end like that, and set that one in, and then push it down a little bit. So push the spring a little bit and see how it stays out a little bit. It's gonna be like that. That's how it is. Okay. So don't be alarmed by that. It'll sit back a little bit, but at the same time it's gonna sit out a little bit. Okay. And plus the what do you call it? The caliper's gonna squeeze them a little bit too. So we do the same thing for the back. The back's gonna go in like this with the rounded edge facing towards the front. So we can get the back here for you. So we can get a good view on this maybe. Without my hand being in the way too much. Alrighty, so there we go. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this view here and get the caliper on, but we'll see. That's not gonna work. Alright, big cameraman. So what I did, hit this on, put the back, grab it with the back, and then push the front one forward with your hand. And kind of jimmy down there if it's going to cooperate. Just was a little bit ago. Now it's not. get this in here. Come back. Be sure to make the either straight. If it's a little bit crooked off or sliding out, that's we're gonna get around the problems like I was just now. See, it's popping out the bottom down there. Alright, so keep messing with this and we'll come back. Alright, get back. Alright, so got it started. So yeah, just a rubber mallet. Helped it along there. Okay. So let that be there. What we're gonna do here. Good view here. Here's your caliper guide pins. You know, recognize which end goes to the boot. Wow, this one's messed up. Look at that. So you got a new one. Oh well, it'll work. So, yeah, getting the camera here, focus. Gonna pull that little boot off there. I think mine's gonna pull off with that left up part. We'll make it come up. There we go. Alright, so then you want to take some of that same brake grease. Then you put it on the back of the caliper. Put a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. A little bit on the inside of this rubber piece. It's kind of hard to get in there with this brush piece, but I scrape it the edge off. Put it in there. Set it off to the side for a second. And put some fresh grease along here. Really good. And then slide the end back on. And make sure you get it up over that lip there. All I did was grab it and push from the bottom and latched on that lip up there. And then and back here's where the pin slides in. Let's see, we should put the caliper on. Will come off. Alright. Ledge. So I guess take the caliper back off. Wasn't thinking that. I'm just going to do this one the same way and come back. The best way I found my back's gonna be kind of in the way. So kind of come all the way around, kind of jimmy on that way instead of trying to reach over. I start having all the problems just trying to reach over it. Just come around the side, kind of sit with your back to the wheel well here, and coming at it that way. I got it right in 2 seconds if I turn the camera off. Doing it that way. Alright. So you want to take your weird bolts just to hold it in place for right now. Start that getting that screwed in. That's just gonna hold it in place. I like to do on these bolts, put a little bit of brake grease on the grease on those too. Just a nice thing to do. Alright. So try to get some in the back here lined up. I gotta push in. See the piece right here with the bushing it? You gotta push in, you see? If it's stuck on the back down here, push that in and push it over. You can start that one. And that was the 16 millimeter. Yeah, the 16. Get that one in. Finish getting in and come back. This time I got the other one solidly in the bottom. You take the one off the top that was kind of holding. And get that brake grease on that one. Just helps with the guide pins and stuff like that that are in here to let your brakes actually move on. Just get that lined up. The one I'm using this one's the power belt. I really like this one. It's got the flat handle so you can get leverage with your palm. 72 teeth. Got a 1/2 inch 3/8 and a 1/4 inch drive. Came in a set, lifetime warranty. They're really nice. Favorite ratchets. I'm gonna put a link in the description to them. So after that, you want to get your brake clean. Try to get up and get. You don't have to brake clean so it's grease on the road and stuff like that. You want to get all that. All that all cleaned off. You don't want any of that stuff on the road. Just go around the whole thing. Let that all wipe down. There's no grease left there. Rotate the radar a couple of times so you can get a clean spot. I think, yeah, you can't get the back anymore. So in the back, kind of spray it down here. Get your little nozzle here. Put that nozzle in, kind of tilt it. And kind of just spray it down. There we go. And then you're gonna put your tire on. Yeah, obviously finish the other side, put your tire on. Pump your brakes. As long as you use the C-clamp method, you shouldn't have to bleed them because you kept the system closed so no air got in. Just gonna get inside, pump your brakes with the car off till it gets firm, turn it on, just loosen up a little bit, pump it again until it gets firm, and kind of drive around the block, make sure everything's good. And if you have any questions, let me know. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.